One wrong cut changed everything forever. A woman's life was irrevocably altered when a critical surgical error removed her perfectly healthy kidney instead of the diseased one, leaving her with only one kidney and an unimaginable future, a lifetime of challenges. This tragic medical misstep, which occurred in late 2017, involved a surgical team of 5 professionals comprising a lead surgeon during what was supposed to be a routine nephrectomy. The patient, a woman in her early 60s, had presented with a non-functioning kidney on her left side, requiring removal due to recurrent infections and potential long-term complications and persistent pain. Her medical records clearly indicated the left kidney as the target, but during the operation, a terrible mistake was made, an egregious failure. The experienced surgeon, with over 15 years of practice and more than 300 successful procedures under his belt, somehow removed the right kidney, leaving the problematic left one untouched in a span of less than 4 hours. The procedure itself lasted for 3 hours and 45 minutes. There were 4 nurses and 1 anesthesiologist alongside the lead surgeon. The hospital, a large facility with over 700 beds, had a strong reputation for patient care, yet this incident exposed a shocking lapse in its safety protocols. Post-surgery, the patient woke up feeling unusually weak and immediately sensed something was wrong. Within 24 hours, her medical team realized the devastating error through post-operative imaging, a discovery that shocked everyone involved. The healthy kidney was gone. The diseased one remained. This meant immediate and critical adjustments to her care plan, including a period of dialysis. For almost 6 weeks, she underwent these life-sustaining treatments while her body adjusted to having only one kidney. The emotional toll was immense. She faced a future with increased health risks, requiring constant monitoring and a significantly reduced quality of life. The average lifespan for someone in her condition can be reduced by 5 to 10 years on average. Unless a successful transplant occurs, a daunting prospect for anyone. Doctors explained she would need to monitor her blood pressure daily and undergo quarterly blood tests for the rest of her existence. A rigorous regimen. This added at least 150 hours of medical appointments over a decade. The legal battle commenced roughly 6 months after the surgery. The lawsuit filed against the surgeon and the hospital cited medical negligence and gross malpractice, with claims reaching into the millions. This was not a simple oversight, but a catastrophic failure in patient safety procedures. Over the next 3.5 years, the case moved through several court phases involving numerous expert testimonies from over 20 medical professionals. The plaintiff's legal team presented compelling evidence detailing multiple points of failure. They highlighted inadequate preoperative checks, where the surgical site was not properly marked or double-checked. They also pointed to a breakdown in communication within the operating room. There was a moment during the surgery when a junior nurse had reportedly questioned the site but was dismissed. This detail surfaced during discovery. The hospital initially offered a settlement of $10 million, which was swiftly rejected by the patient's legal counsel. They argued that the offer did not reflect the profound and permanent damage done to her health and well-being. The trial itself lasted for 12 days, a very intense period with daily media coverage. The jury heard testimony from the patient, her family, and many medical experts who explained the lifelong implications of living with a single kidney, especially one that was originally supposed to be removed. She would need strict dietary restrictions for the rest of her life, avoiding high-protein foods and certain medications. Her risk of kidney failure in her remaining kidney increased by a factor of 3. The impact extended to her mental health too. She developed severe anxiety and depression, requiring therapy for over 2 years, with 3 sessions weekly for the first year. Her ability to work full-time as a retired teacher substitute was also severely affected, reducing her income by 80% annually. Legal fees alone reached nearly $3 million. The jury returned a verdict awarding the patient an astonishing $78 million in damages. This included $20 million for past and future medical expenses, $30 million for pain suffering, and $28 million for punitive damages to deter similar future misconduct. It was one of the largest medical malpractice awards in the state's history. The hospital appealed the decision 3 times, each appeal being rejected. The surgeon's medical license was suspended for a period of 2 years, and he faced significant professional repercussions, including losing his hospital privileges permanently. The hospital was forced to implement stringent new safety protocols, including a mandatory 4-point checklist for all surgical procedures. This checklist requires explicit verbal confirmation of the patient's identity, the procedure to be performed, the correct surgical site, and the availability of all necessary equipment before any incision is made. Furthermore, the hospital invested an additional $1,500,000 in new imaging technology to reduce human error. The medical community across the nation took keen notice of this case. It served as a stark reminder of the critical importance of patient safety and meticulous adherence to protocols. Many other hospitals reviewed their own procedures in light of the verdict, implementing similar reforms over the next 18 months. The woman herself, after receiving the settlement, established a foundation dedicated to advocating for patient safety and supporting victims of medical malpractice. She has since used some of the funds to undergo an extensive medical evaluation for a kidney transplant. The odds of finding a compatible donor are 1 in 4 for her specific blood type and tissue match requirements. The financial award cannot undo the physical harm, but it does provide a measure of security and the means to pursue the best possible medical care. Her life will never be the same. Her trust in the medical system was shattered, but a resolve to prevent similar tragedies remains strong, a testament to her enduring spirit in the face of such an egregious error. This single incident continues to resonate deeply within the healthcare industry, prompting ongoing discussions about accountability and systemic improvements to protect every patient who steps into an operating room. The cost of similar errors across the nation has been estimated at over $100 million annually.